Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to one and all present here this evening for Sai English Talks webinar series, episode 4. We are delighted to have you join us for this session and look forward to an evening of insightful discussion, learning, and growth together. My name is Elizabeth Susan Walakuri. I'm a consultant psychologist, educational consultant, certified trainer, and faculty member at Wimble Academy, where I serve as a spoken English trainer. At the Academy, we run a 2-month spoken English course integrated with psychology, especially for psychology students and mental health professionals. This program aims to strengthen communication skills while building confidence in professional and therapeutic interactions in English. If you're interested in joining the program, you may contact Wimble Academy or connect with me directly for further details regarding admission. Moving on, it is my pleasure to welcome our guest speaker for this evening, Mr. Renjith Markose, an educationist, counseling psychologist, and founder of Reignite Minds, a platform dedicated to student counseling, parenting support, and career guidance. With a rich professional journey spanning both the Indian Air Force and the mental health sector, Mr. Renjith brings a unique blend of discipline, resilience, and psychological insight to his work. He currently serves as a student empowerment and support specialist with Dr. 42 and continues to expand his expertise in child and adolescent development through specialized training in child guidance and counseling at NCERT Mysuru and is also doing specialization in career guidance. His commitment to empowering students, supporting families, and promoting mental well-being has made a meaningful impact on many lives. We are delighted to have him with us for Sai English Talks episode 4. Please join me in extending a warm and heartfelt welcome to Mr. Renjith Markose. Sir, the floor is yours. We look forward to hearing your insights and learning from your valuable experiences. Please begin the session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I'm truly honored to be with all of you this evening. And before starting, I just request you, I can see a few of your faces. At the same time, I want to make it little interactive. So I request you to give some, if for some yes or no questions and all, you can respond. Like since it is a, Zoom platform, online platform, there are some limitations. So to overcome such limitations, we can use these emojis. Like if you agree with me, you can use thumbs up. And if you disagree with me, you can use thumbs down or any other emojis which you feel fit for the occasion. Okay. So we are all starting. Now it's perfect time. So can you give me a thumbs up so that I can start? All of you. So those who have, it is possible for you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. I got the message. My voice is okay. Shall I speak louder? No, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We can hear you.
Okay. So as ma'am mentioned in the intro that I am undergoing a course at NCRT, National Council for Education, Research and Training, Mysuru, regarding child guidance and counseling. For that course, we have a module. In fact, the first module, which is named as Introduction to Counseling, not counseling, Introduction to Guidance, and its first unit is Understanding Guidance. So there is a beautiful quote on the back side of the front cover. Like first you will open that textbook. At the back side of the front page, there is a beautiful quote. I will share it with you. Is it visible?
I can't see it. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay, you can see it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's visible. Yes.
Yes. Good.
Okay. Can anyone read this for us? loudly, louder.
Children are given to us on loan for a very short period of time.
Very good, very good. Go ahead, ma'am.
They come to us like packets of flower seeds with no pictures on the cover and no guarantees. We do not know what they will look like, act like, or have the potential to become. Our job, like the gardeners, is to meet their needs as best we can. To give proper nourishment, love, attention, and caring, and to hope for the best.
Okay, how do you feel this quote?
Yes, that's fine, sir.
Very
Okay.
endearing, really. Children are precious.
Yeah, exactly. It conveys the same meaning. At the same time, this quote, this concept reminds me of the beautiful words of Khalil Gibran, who famously wrote about children that the children came through us, but not from us. Have you heard that before?
Yes. He has said that they don't belong to
Yes.
us. They just came through us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like Catherine Kerese's gardener, Gibran reminds us that we are merely the bows and arrows, the bows from which our children are set forth into tomorrow. So both the authors, or we can say the philosophers, challenge the traditional idea of parental ownership over a child. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
I will just elaborate. Like we think that children is just like a commodity, and like since they are from us, we own their complete control. Means the remote control should be with us. Like if we switch it off, it should on. If we switch it off, it should off. Okay, this is a traditional belief. If you go through the Vedas and Upanishads or like Bhagavad Gita and all, the same meaning, what the philosophers has told, we can see the same very similar meaning there also. So now the question is, as parents, teachers, or counselors, like I think majority of us are falls in this group. I think nobody is there who is not falling in this group. You know, among us, somebody is a parent, somebody may be a teacher, or somebody may be in the profession of this counseling psychology or as a school counselor. Okay, I'm getting responses. Very good. So the question is, as parents, teachers, or counselors, are we following this philosophy in true letter and spirit? Are you able to follow? You, me, everybody. The question is for everybody. Okay, so we often say that our job is simply to provide the foundational strength for a child so that he can achieve what is his unique destiny. But at times we are not able to follow it properly. Sometimes we are overstepping our boundaries and interfering too much in their affairs. I am sure you can find many examples in both the categories. Not both. There are actually three categories. There may be some parents, they are not at all involved. Some are in a little bit involved, but they are up to the optimum level. Like they are giving proper guidance where it is required. They are correcting them. Like that, they are following in a true letter and spirit. And the last categories can be we can call them as helicopter parents or helicopter parenting. You know, they constantly hover around the child and they constantly want to correct their children. Okay, so let me share a recent example from my practice that illustrates this last category. So there was like the client's father. You cannot say both were clients. So the client, I will say it's him as a NRA father. He called me and his complaint about his teenage son, with a complaint about his teenage son. He's a man of immense discipline, true visionary, who spent most of his time abroad, accumulating much of the wealth for his children. And when his teenage son was in 12th, he wanted to take a decision to come back to India and to stay with his son, so that he can help him in his studies more, or we can make a destiny for him. So he called me up, and his complaint was this teenage son is not listening to him properly, and he doesn't have a vision, and like sort of complaint like that, and he is not serious. The son is not serious, and when he says something, the son is not listening to him properly. So these were the complaints. So, but when I spoke to that young child, not child, that student who is in 12th, he gave me a completely different picture. So, first of all, he doesn't open up to me, but after a period of time, like after spending little much time, I talked about his father, his struggles, and what he actually want to do. Like he want to give more guidance and support to him, to you. Like that, when I started to telling him, and he want to come back and want to stay with you. Likewise, when I introduced this thing, then the boy opened up, and the boy is instantly told me that my father doesn't trust me. This was his first sentence. My father doesn't trust me, and even if I make any simple mistakes, he is not able to bear that. And the main thing he is saying that he interferes in all his activities without any reason. Whatever he is doing, he is interfering in almost all of his activities. Earlier he had a freedom, but when father comes on leave and started to spend more time with him, so he experienced such kind of things from his father. So my question is whether this father is a bad parent. Can you respond? Any response?
He is not
No,
a bad
no.
parent, but he is not parenting the right way. And he's not accepting the child as he is.
Exactly, ma'am. I'm also of the same opinion. This father is not a bad parent. In fact, he loves his child deeply. But instead of acting like a gardener, like what we have discussed earlier, who nurtures the soil and trusts the seed to grow, the father is trying to write the script of his own child. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And he wants a guarantee on the seed packet. And that guarantee, unfortunately, is not there. So, so by overreacting or over-scheduling, over-protecting, and over-interfering, we unintentionally strip our children of their confidence. We strip their confidence. If we want our children to find their own vision, we must first learn to give them the space to breathe. Their space. The space which they require, we have to give them that space. So let me take you to the next slide. So here there is the question. Are you able to see this image? A boy and girl, probably this brother and sister walking towards the path to destiny, the unending path. Okay. So the thing is, why guidance? Why it is required? Is it required? What do you think? Is it required or not?
Of course it is, because children, they are children. They do not know. They are
Yes.
not at that level where they can make logical decisions and understand what is right and wrong and what are the things that they should do and should not do.
Okay, so ma'am is telling it is required, but to a extent. There is a limit for everything, you know, guidance.
Yes, definitely, to a certain extent.
Yes, everything in excess is a problem. So I want to say students or children or individuals often face academic, emotional, social, or behavioral challenges, especially during their adolescence or before they become adults. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, of course, sir.
So what will happen if such challenges are there? What will happen? These challenges may affect their learning if unaddressed. If these challenges are not addressed at a proper time, it can affect their learning, adjustment, and overall development. So what is the solution? What is the way forward? if such things, because of proper guidance, such things can happen. So what is the way forward? The way forward is effective guidance and counseling. When I say guidance, it is for everybody, and counseling may be for the selected load. These two activities together can help them understand themselves and overcome their difficulties to an extent. If they are willing and if they are cooperating and if they are able to understand the process, we can effectively override these challenges. So, and how? Like effective guidance and counseling, I told, but how? It promotes healthy growth, decision making, and self confidence, which in turn improves their performance and success in their respective personal life. Like as counselor, teacher, or a parent, we are not supposed to give some tablet into his mouth, or prescribe some medicines, or it is not like that. We are saying something and the next day the problem will be solved. But if they are cooperating and by effective this method, utilizing the guidance and method, counseling principles, we can promote healthy growth. If no counseling and guidance is given, then also the growth will be there, but that growth will not be a healthy growth. And decision making and self-confidence. When they start making their own decisions, and when the parents, teachers, or the society start supporting them, that decision making will leads to their building up their self-confidence as well. So these all things are interrelated. So ultimately, in a nutshell, we can say guidance helps the students or individuals to make appropriate choices and adjustments in their life. Now coming to the next slide. Here you can see guidance is a lifelong process. You can see from the birth to old age, the people are there, and the guidance is for everybody. It's a lifelong process. We can otherwise say it is from cradle to grave. From an infant till the old age, it is required. How? Because it is because individuals need help throughout their lives to obtain for what? To obtain observation of information, suggestions, and directions. These suggestions and directions they may take, they may not take, but it should be there so that they can choose which one is right, whether to take it or not. It is up to them. Okay, so when we say about students, particularly in the case of students, it is a supporting function in education so that help can be given to individuals, students to utilize or to reach their potential. Okay. So coming to the types of guidance, there are, as you know, there are two types of guidance. We can classify it as formal guidance and informal guidance. The formal one is structured programs and services which are offered by qualified counselors and educators. It is usually done in school, college, or career guidance or career institute, career centers. Somebody's mic is on, I think.
Yeah, I think so. VK Manohar, would you please? I think it is VK Manohar. Would you please mute your phone?
Yes, but even after also guidance can be there. It happened. We should not do like that. But
can we switch on from here?
Let me see.
Okay.
I'll see if I can.
Okay, now it's okay, I think.
Yeah.
So the informal guidance, it can be from support from family and friends, mentoring and role models, community and life experiences. These are also certain areas from where a child can get this guidance. But there is a little problem in this, in informal guidance. Sometimes it can result in negative experiences and negative way the guidance can be imparted. For that, the next slide will be helpful for us. Is it visible? Can anybody read the letters or the name?
Somebody please
Sir,
read.
it's
I'm
a
not able to
nursery.
see. Yes, go ahead, read.
Tare Zameen Par.
So it's a basically a Hindi movie released around 20 years before. Have you anybody watched that movie?
Yes,
Yes.
we have.
Yes.
Okay, many of you. It's a perfect movie regarding this parenting, guidance, and
Amir
everything.
Khan, right?
Comes,
Amir Khan's movie.
Yeah, Amir Khan's movie. In the middle of Amir Khan and the child, I am there, but I am not the what you say, not an actor of that movie. I am from outside. I'm outside the slide. So in that movie, I liked one particular scene. In that, I don't know you remember it or not, but I will tell you. So the Amir Khan tells a powerful story to illustrate how constant negative criticism can mentally damage a child. Like when the child's father visit him and tells that my wife, when the Amir Khan told that the child is having dyslexia and the family, the parents got astonished by his what you say judgment or diagnosis. Then the father visits the school. The child is already in the boarding school and the father visits that school. And at that time, the father tells Amir Khan that my wife has searched in the internet and got to know all about dyslexia and all. That time, Amir Khan asks a question. Amir Khan says that, as a dialogue, he says, in Solomon Island, when the tribes want some place to clear off for education, for what you say, for agricultural purpose, they have to cut the trees, but they never cut the trees. What they do, instead of cutting the trees, they go as collectively towards that tree and start abuse and what you say, curse that tree. So after a week or so, the trees will die a natural death. They will start withering, their leaves start falling, and they naturally die. So they need not to what you say that kill the tree. But after that, they will remove it and they start the agriculture. So this is the same negative energy, curses and verbal abuses can cause to a child as well. At first, there will not be a problem, but over a period of time, this negative energy, curses and verbal abuse can cause emotional harm to that child. So these are the I just want to make a point how informal like this parenting, guidance and parental pressure can cause, how it can be a negative energy or a negative can result in negative experiences. So have you anybody remembers that scene from that movie? It's around the middle part,
Yes,
during the middle time. It's available in the YouTube. Still, it's available in YouTube. You can watch if you want. And it's in the middle of the movie, I think. And that's a scene which really wet my eyes during that time, watching that scene. Okay, so that is what we are going to discuss now. Like in part of this informal guidance, they impart information pursued or direct, and it may create fear or pressure, and based on personal experience. It may be based on the personal experience of the guidance giver. He may be choosing or he may be suggesting something for that child or to the student, which may not be applicable or suitable for that child or the student. So it may impart information, but at the same time it can pursue and direct as well. So this is not the correct format of giving guidance. It is against the principles of guidance. But if an informal guidance given like this, like support from family and friends, mentoring and role models, community and life experience, then it will be of different experience, which will be useful for the child. But unfortunately, the role models and all, we are having only film stars or most of the times that they are from negative industry. So that may also be a problem. So the actual aim of guidance is not to pursue, like in the earlier slide you have seen, pursuit, direct, create fear, pressure. So these are not the aim of guidance. What are the real aims? It can be we can classify them as threefold. And the first one is self-understanding. Self-understanding of what? Of one's strength and limitations. And the second one is self-accepting, accepting what cannot be changed. Like if a student want to change his father or mother, it is not possible. So that should be explained to him in a very polite way. So these things are not going to happen. And some physical disabilities as well. Somebody is having some disabilities, and if you want to wish to change, some are possible and some may not be possible. So that he has to accept and move forward. And in that, we have to help them by saying what can be done, what can be achieved. Even though there is limitations of physical fitness, but how the people with such disabilities or disabilities, how they excelled in their life. Like the examples of Helen Keller, like that we can say. So the people with disabilities have achieved more than that of people without disabilities. In many cases, you are also aware, I think. Then the self-directing, making choices and solving problems. So these solving problems and making choices should be by their own. We should give them the strength, or what you say, the support and the confidence to solve their own problems by themselves. So it is not by pursuing or by directing them, by like self-understanding. Some children are not aware of their strengths and weaknesses. So we can have some probing questions, we can take their record card, their hobbies, and we can make them self-aware about their, like sometimes the children, especially in the counseling scenario, you may be experiencing that the child himself is saying that I am good for nothing. So we have to find where he is good at and what are his strengths. That is our job to realize them. So there are various methods for that. So now I request all of you, this is just an activity for all of you. So I'll just request all of you to gently close your eyes for a brief time, 1 or 2 minutes. Please, no need to read the screen. I will read it for you. You can simply close your eyes, sit straight. Take breath. Now recall, I think all are prepared. Now recall one occasion when your help or advice was sought by any of your students or friends or your client. Try to remember the kind of skills used by you during that time. Like a friend came to you or a client came to you, expressed their problems. At that time, what kind of skills you have used? Whether you have pursued him or you tried to direct him like that, or you shown empathy, you gave quality time to him, listened to him, and what kind of conditions or psychological atmosphere was experienced during those interactions. Like whether it was a calm and quiet place and you are warm atmosphere you have experienced, or a cold and like somebody has came and somebody is saying some problem and your face expression is not good to that situation, like that. Now relate the skills used and the conditions experienced, and together the goals achieved with the type of help given you have provided. Means the problem came, you have used some skills, whether it may be the positive ones or the negative ones, under some positive conditions or negative conditions, and what goals you are able to achieve. Whether you have persuaded him or made him dependent on you, this is one side, or the other one. I don't need any answers for this. It is just for your self-reflection. If you are not able to do it right now, you can just take a screenshot, and you can do this exercise afterwards as well. So after that, goals achieved is whether you are able to make him dependent on you, or you directed him, or the other way. Like you are able to self-direct, self-understand him, self-realization and self-directing. Are you able to achieve that goals? So it is just for your self-reflection. Shall I move to the next slide? Can I go forward?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
So I'll quickly go through the next slides. Like these things are almost known to everyone, the principles of guidance. In the principle of guidance, individual differences must be respected. We must respect the individual differences between in the students. And the guidance is for all students. It is not like for a limited or like we say the chosen one. No, the guidance is for all students. It may be group guidance or individual guidance, but it should be for all students. And it is a continuous process, and democratic values and dignity of the individual must be respected. So the democratic values, what do you mean by democratic values? Can anybody throw some light on it?
They have their own rights, sir. Rights may be there.
Yes, same. Like we have to, like we say in the philosophy of guidance, it is based on the philosophy of human uniqueness, goodness, worth, and dignity of which all of which can be nurtured. So this is a philosophy, or we can say the one principle of guidance. Like it is based on the philosophy that human uniqueness, goodness, worth, and dignity can be, all of which can be nurtured. And these processes are based on the belief that if given provided certain conditions, an individual's potential to make a choice and to make a decision can be utilized for maximum benefit of the individual as well as the society. Like with that, if the student is getting benefited, the family is getting benefited. And if the family is benefited with the success of a student, and the families are benefited, then the society or community is also getting benefited. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yes, sir.
there is a saying, old saying, like it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes, very true.
It's not it's not the responsibility of a parent, it's not the responsibility of the child himself, but it is the responsibility of a village to raise a child. So now in this case, we can say it is the case, like depending upon where the child lives, we can say it's the corporation's responsibility, municipality's responsibility, or the Gram Panchayat, because the proverb, when it was written, it was meant for that village, like that it was made. But now, since so much of urbanization has came, so many of the people cannot relate to village. That's why you can relate it to city, town, or we can say the small village, whatever the case may be. Now the key takeaways are guidance is integral to in education. Guidance is integral to education. Education develops knowledge. Guidance ensures proper application and its adjustment. And it is very holistic development of the learner. Guidance is related to holistic development of the learner. Like suppose I will explain little further. Like like I can do it in the next slide. I think that slide is more suitable for this. And the last point is guidance is lifelong, purposeful, and essential for students. Not only students, it is for individuals and for other children. Everywhere it is it's essential. Now see the picture. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There are two images. One, a mother sitting with her son and daughter in a deck. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
And what you see beneath that slide, it is just a tip of the iceberg, what do you see outside? A calm evening, they are spending good time, all are in a good vibe, spending time together. But it is just a tip of the iceberg. Can you see my, what you say, the mouse pointer? Are you able to see it? I think you are not able to.
No. Yes.
No.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's for me only, I think. That can you see that iceberg?
Yeah.
The tip of
Yes.
the iceberg?
Yes.
Yes. That we can
Very,
see.
Only
very little portion on the
only
top.
What we are seeing is very little portion of that iceberg.
exactly. It is not just 1/4. It is less than 1/4. What you are seeing outside. But
Yes,
if you
yes.
go deeper inside, like what you see beneath, you can see more than the 3/4 of that iceberg. You can see the pictures of a broken home at the left side. Children are in distress. One mobile phone is lying there, broken heart, some letters. So what you see outside is cannot be related to inside. Do you agree? You are seeing only just one portion of the.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
So that with that portion you cannot make any judgment. You cannot make out, like in the previous example I have told you about that father and son. The son appeared perfect, like he was just calm, without any anxiety. He was not nervous, very simple and calm. But when after probing many things, probing and making a rapport, I could make out what is really inside them. So that's why we say, like in the previous slide, we are told it should be holistic. This is the holistic. What we should not judge, we should not give advice, we should not say anything on just seeing the outward behavior. We have to go inside. We have to get knowledge about what is going inside. So every time you should, when you see, it may be your friend, it may be your student, it may be whatever I want to say, like in any individual, any client, by their outward appearance, we should not judge them. We have to get a complete picture. We have to be holistic. We should get a complete holistic picture. That is what I mean to tell you. The image reinforces the idea that guidance is holistic. It is not limited to what is outwardly expressed, but must probe deeper into the child's emotion and psychological world. It echoes the iceberg theory of guidance, where only a fraction of the child's needs are visible, and the counselor must explore beneath the surface to provide the meaningful support. So, in short, this visual captures the essence of guidance as a layered process, helping child navigate both their visible behaviors and through their invisible struggles. So now we should not forget the wisdom. Like earlier we have told about Khalil Gibran, Catherine Carese, the philosophers, and what they have given that wisdom, that our role is as a parent, teacher or counselor is merely to fulfill our duty with love and then trust the infinite potential of the independent soul before us. For a parent, it can be his son or daughter, or for a, for a teacher, it can be his or her student, and for a counselor, it can be his client. So our duty is to merely fulfill our, our duty is to fulfill what all things we can do with love and then trust the process, the infinite potential of the independent soul before us. Okay, any questions?
Thank you very much, Renjith sir. It was really a valuable session. You really stress the fact that guidance is integral to education and it is lifelong and it's purposeful and essential. Definitely, it's related to the holistic development of the child, and for the effective guidance is needed. That also you stressed very well. So thank you very much. And I will open the session for feedback, please do come forward and give your feedback. And any questions or any clarifications as well.
Hello,
Yes.
Renjith ji. I have a quick question. That is,
Yes, sir.
what is your educational background? Is it BA, BCom, MBA, or BTech?
My education qualification, if you ask, it's Masters in Psychology and Masters in Library Science. And now I think in the introduction, I have told that I am doing the child guidance and counseling from NCRT, National Council for Education, Research and Training.
Okay. When did you leave the Indian Air Force?
3 years before.
Is it because of voluntary that one, or is it any reason for quitting that job? Because Indian Air Force is a very coveted that a job.
You can say like reasons are there. My parents are old age, they are at home, and my wife is working somewhere. So when I got thought of thinking, like when got an opportunity to leave, I took the decision, I took the call.
How many children do you have and how old are they?
My daughter is in class 7 and my son is in play school.
Okay, good. Okay, so I hope that is you are putting all this water theory and the knowledge into practice in raising your children. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir, can you tell 1 or 2 sentences about yourself? I'm not able to see you.
Okay, I am a retired medical doctor and
Okay,
I am in the USA. I am from Trivandrum, Kerala, and
okay,
I just retired 7 years back and I am 70 plus. And all along, I have been a teacher and a trainer because I started my career as a teacher in the Medical College Hospital, Trivandrum, in the Department of Medicine. And the teaching is something like that, very close to my heart. And I am a guest faculty of more than 10 B.Ed colleges and a
oh,
guest faculty of many engineering and arts and science colleges. So I'm very well aware of the ground reality. So that is how I got involved. Okay, thank you.
got it, sir. Thank you for joining, sir.
Anybody else for feedback? Yes, Abhika ma'am, go ahead.
Not feedback, but I have one doubt. You have mentioned, sir, Renjith sir, you have mentioned this students may have some invisible struggles may be there. How we can realize the invisible struggle with them, or how much time that we are required to see that, to understand invisible struggles.
Okay, understood your question, ma'am. Very good question. But the thing is that it is dependable upon the case. Like you have told how much time, we cannot fix any fix a time frame for that. For some children, maybe so like what you say, very easy. We can get what is inside. Like we will be able to get to know. But some children, it will be very difficult. Even not for us, it will be more difficult for the parents as well. Sometimes you are seeing in the newspapers and all, something happens, and then only the parents are able to know about it. Even
I
though
think that they have tendency to hide all these struggles with them. They have the tendency to hide this.
it may be that hiding is maybe because of your approach, maybe because of the approach of parents, what you say as teachers. If they are little more accommodative, I think they will not hide so much. Since if there is a punishment, then only the thing they need to hide it now. But suppose they are open and if they know like they are committing some mistake, and if the parents will help them to get out of it, then the things may be different. So we have to create that type of atmosphere. Even though that giving that atmosphere may have counterproductive effects in some other way, we cannot say. But only thing is that we have to hope for the best and do the best for them, keeping trusting them.
The
At the
lack
same
of support is very key here, isn't it? The lack of support will definitely increase the struggles.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Renjith sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the informative session. You have touched all parts of guidance, types of guidance, and how it will be delivered to our students and for our kids, and all the things you have well explained. And as a parents and as a guidance or a counselor, how we can give the support to them, and all the things you have well explained in this session. And thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Ma'am, good evening.
Okay, it was a very good session, and I have attended parental classes and watched many on YouTube. In many of them, it says what we have to do. No one says how we have to do.
Okay, ma'am.
So your session helped shed little light towards how we can. That's my
Okay.
feedback. It was a very good session. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Renjith sir. Hello, Renjith sir.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am.
Okay, very good session, sir. That is very minute matters. Also, you deeply clear all the clarity that self-understanding, self-accepting, and self-directing. That is very clearly to describe it. And also, I want to ask a question that among the students, that means introvert and extrovert children also in front of the parents. That type of introvert students among these students facing so many emotional feelings faced that introvert students or extrovert students.
Can you tell the last line? I could not get that last line.
Is the emotional
Oh,
more emotional affect to that introvert or extrovert?
I think I think I could understood your question. Which one is more emotional? You are thinking about emotional.
Yes, sir.
Problems may which in which
Yes.
category the emotional problems may be more. That's I think your question is.
Yes, sir.
But I think it also depend upon. But I think the introverts may have more problem because they are not able to open up. Extroverts are opening up with their students, with their parents, or maybe with their friends, and they're very open and they have that exhaust. What do you say? Mechanism is available for them through parents or students or by peer group. They are opening, they are exhausting their feelings and issues, emotional issues, something like that. But the introverts usually they don't have that exhaust valve. So maybe they may be experiencing more problem, but less visible to us. Like
Okay. Solution. What are the solutions for this openly minded?
we have to make them little more extrovert. We have to bring them little more towards extrovertness, like taking them, spending time more, encouraging them to speak more, like giving some to talk. Like we have to encourage them basically to talk more and to exhibit the properties of what you say extrovertness.
That will start in from their early childhood as a parent.
As early like in like I think by as a
From their early childhood as a parent.
early childhood, I think this extrovert, introvert, it will be very difficult for you to make out. But when you are start feeling that he is little bit introvert and if is little bit what you say staying within himself, you have to try to bring him out. Like you can engage him with in any play activities, sports activities. You can encourage them to go out with their peer group and their cousins and like that. We have to encourage them in that activities. We can start. So
Okay,
the early the effort, the results will be more.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Renjith ji. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, doctor, go ahead. We can hear you.
It's a very good session. I explained everything that you said in
Thank you,
detail.
sir.
And I congratulate you
Sir.
for the nice and smart explanation.
Okay, sir.
Really, it is a very nice class, not lecturing.
Okay,
It's a very
sir.
nice class. In the beginning of the session, you told about a father and a son.
Sir.
What was the end result?
So the interest,
I'd
it
like
was
to know.
not the interest, sir. It's a recent case, but still, it's on the process going on. I told the father also, like, uh, you have to give him space, little bit space, since you are spend so much of time and coming, and within minutes, the things you want to take on control, it will not be possible. So give him his, like time to his space. His sons give him try. Asked his father to give him space for his son as well. And these principles of like self-understanding, self-directing, everything I explained to him and told him that your son, especially I checked his mark sheets and mark cards, report cards and all, and it's perfectly fine. He's doing the son is doing almost perfectly fine. But we cannot say that he will get a IIT or like what JE admission for him. That's not a guarantee which I cannot obviously give it to his father, but the father wants such type of guarantees, like my son should go to IIT. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. So I told him that you have to accept that him, so that will give these NITs and this what do you say IITs and this NEET is not the end of the journey. There are so many things where he can bring more result. So, and he was happy that time. And the reason next section I will come to know more about it. But I told him what you expect. Your expectations.
What about this? I think is in authoritarian parenting,
Little bit.
and that should
Discipline.
be
I have mentioned
that
this.
should be corrected. I think
Sir.
that authoritarian parenting also should be corrected.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sometimes the parent might have gone through some other phases of his life, so he has seen the life in a different perspective. So naturally, that what you say that came to him because of that. So I told him that give him space, and he's a good. I made him to realize that his son is not bad. He's having good. His aim. He himself wants to go to for engineering. So he's doing his own things by his ways, and he's exploring his ways. And told him same thing I have told him. Don't be over what you say disciplinarian or don't put much pressure on him on that aspect or that too, especially like that children like 15 age, he might means he has crossed his childhood and adolescence, and almost he is going to cross. So at that time, if you go and start correcting them, it won't be in a good taste. They won't take it in a good taste. Even if you are starting at a young age, it is if you are staying with them, and if you are then you can little bit modify the things easily. But at the stage of 14th and 15th age, you are going and you are suddenly want some result. It is little difficult, I think.
It may give some opposite effect, as it is a dangerous age group.
Yes.
Such period. It is very difficult.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Nice to see you, sir. At the age of 70, so you are after being in the doctor profession, you are finding time to join this section. Thank you, and it's a real honor for me. I hope the thing now it's the time for winding up and handing over to ma'am. Before that, I want to thank ma'am for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and ma'am's initiative, like what do you say, the leadership ability uh, to make these sections, and what you say, what you say, coordinating these sections and making it in regular basis, conducting it in regular basis. I really appreciate her leadership ability, and I am sure that this Sai English space, it's very beneficial for those who want to communicate, who want to excel in their communication skills. It's a wonderful platform for them. And I wish the students and ma'am, what do you say, from my bottom of my heart, I wish them all the best in their endeavors. And thank you all for attending the section and for giving me your patient, what do you say, time, precious time and patient hearing. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for this such an insightful session. I'm sure that each and every one of us who attended the session got benefited from it, and I'm sure that those who are going to watch it further, they will
really
also
benefited.
yes, really benefited. That's
Really
right.
benefited.
It was really insightful. We all of us, Wimble Academy, and everyone who has attended, and me from at the bottom of my heart, we really thank you for it. We are grateful for such an insightful session, and I also thank you very much for your encouragement and words of appreciation as well. And we are really honored to have you here in this session and give such an insightful session. And I thank each and every one of you who attended the session and stayed on for interactions as well. That is all what it is all about, right? Interacting with the presenter, and also clarifying and also having a good discussion that helps us in our communication as well as the interaction. So you all did such a good interaction, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for supporting and being on this platform even late this night. It's already 9:30. Thank you once again for attending the session. Please do come again for next week, same time. We'll have the session again. So we look forward to having you, seeing you again next week. Thank you once again. Good night for all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Good night. Good
Okay,
night.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Good night. Good night.